Hello, hello, and a huge good morning straight from Saigon, Ho Chi Minh, where I kind of landed here yesterday, travelled from Chiang Mai, and I thought I'd take this opportunity just to show you around a little bit. So first thing this morning, I was up and about before the big light came on, and went in seek for some coffee, and I'm going to break this video down into small parts. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a journey. I'm currently in District 1, which is predominantly famous for for walking street, nightlife or whatever, and I'll take you down there. I went down there last night and utter carnage, but you know, what to be expected. And today's message is quite simple. It's about the importance of moving and observing. We've covered observing in the very early videos. Observing different cultures and observing different way people are operating, and you know, the more you move, the more your brain is exercised, and it's been a proven point. You know, I was kind of a little bit apprehensive on the plane, thinking, oh, am I willing to start this journey again? New environment, new place. But I'd already been to Da Nang, you know, further north, and I plan to stay here for around 6 days, and then I'm going to, you know, go on a bus journey and go up the coast and go and look at some more sort of idyllic, smaller, kind of quieter places on the map, and go and explore a few things. I'd like to have a look at the kind of clothing manufacturing hub of Vietnam, which is, you know, highly recommended and very loudly spoken about in the global scene of clothes manufacturing. And I think, you know, I'd like to, you know, design my own brand down the line, and I think while I'm here I should use it as more of a working vacation, or try and weave it into some sort of work, as well as making these videos and that. So this is going to be today's video is going to be broken down into chunks, and then of course later on we'll go into Koffee Korner, and I hope you get some benefit from it. It's going to be a quick tour. I'm going to take you down the famous walking street very soon during the day, and then we'll go there again tonight. And there's a couple of places I want to explore this morning, and of course it's all about walking. The traffic is absolute carnage here, so I won't be getting a bike. I'll just be kind of walking and then piecing it together. I mean, there's no rules, and I don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, I've just passed a ticket place for a bus to Cambodia, so Phnom Penh. So I'm kind of playing about in my mind at the moment what I'm going to do. I mean, it's all about exploring, and of course I've got a little bit of work to do, editing this video, and we'll see where we go. I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, I'm just going to cross this road. Okay, before we get into this, share the love. Why not subscribe to the channel, ding-a-ling that bell, and follow me for some more great content. So here we are then at the kind of beginning of Walking Street, and I'm going to take you down here now. During the day, I mean, you can still see the start of things picking up, and of course I walked down here earlier on, and there's the kind of remnants of last night, all the street cleaners out, you know, people moving in and out of their accommodation. For sure there's plenty of massage shops, and for sure there's a representation of Western people, predominantly guys, getting back on it, or whether they're just continuing from the night before. It's more a kind of traffic zone right now, but you'll see later on when I take you down tonight, it becomes very pedestrianized and you're just absolutely dazzled by the lights. You know, all the normal stuff, whatever you want type of area, very not too dissimilar to certain areas in Bangkok, in Thailand. And I suppose it's, you know, you have to visit this. If you come to Saigon, you come to Ho Chi Minh, you know, you have to kind of come into District 1, see this with your own eyes, make your own evaluation, stop off, have a couple of beers, and very much just sort of, you know, observe the different types of people on their journeys, people doing stuff, people out for one thing that doesn't fall in line with other things for other people, you know, choices. I love it. I love having choices, you know. And for me, it's just, it's a little bit difficult in a way, because most of these people, like you'll see tonight, are just trying to pull you in. get you to buy their beers, and quite rightly so. You know, a business needs to thrive, needs to survive. Girls are pulling you in, trying to get massages and whatever else goes on in that scene. And, you know, there's people hungry for that sort of stuff. And other people just want to sort of come and report on it, you know. I mean, already, I mean, what time is it now? It's like 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. People are sitting outside. People are, I don't know, sometimes I wonder, you know, I've said this before, sometimes I wonder what is going through people's minds, you know. People want to talk to you, you know, sit down, have a coffee. People want to chat. People are looking at me really, really strange because I'm walking about talking to myself on a video, but it is what it is, you know. So I would say it's probably about maybe 300 meters long, you know, walking street, and then you've got your little side streets. And really, if you want some kind of traditional Vietnamese food and that, then you need to kind of, you know, stretch yourself a little bit, get off the beaten track, take a little bit of a risk. But ultimately, there's something here for everybody. You know, you just got to be aware. You've got to have your head on a little bit, because being a foreigner, a Westerner, you know, they do see the big walking ATM machine, and very often that's not the case. And of course, I'm going to put some videos on here. You've got some sites as well that are not representing us too well. You know, you've got some people that are just walking about in oblivion, sleeping on bar sofas, sleeping on park benches, just a little bit embarrassing, you know. And I'm surprised that they don't sort of clear up that kind of entity. There's some real kind of mixed people, you know, high class, top end, the vagabond type person. You know, I'm not judging, I'm just saying it's kind of like a central point where everyone sort of congregates. You know, you've got your sports bars there, open, playing British soccer. I think it's British soccer, British football, whatever. And yeah. So this is part one of the video, just walking you down here through the day, rabbiting on a little bit. But the topic of today is all about moving. Now, it doesn't matter where you are right now, you know, whether you're in your own little town, your village or whatever. We all should appreciate the fact that, you know, you've got to get out there. And it needn't cost you any money. I mean, like I say, I'm not a high roller here, you know, flitting about from country to country, but I'm kind of positioning myself, looking and observing different cultures and different things that they've got, different ideas, you know, different. And I'm noting everything down, because when I get back to my small paradise island in the Philippines, there's a lot of component parts missing there as well. And it's trying to piece together bits and pieces in order to be able to say, well, what could work best here? And it's the same back in the West. The West has far from got it right. The West is far from getting it right. And I really worry about the West when you measure it against the East. But of course, you have to experience the East before you can do that comparison. You know, you can't just be the armchair critic sitting there watching mainstream media that only wants to push out their agenda, you know, and for most cases, just push out negative BS. You have to actually get out and see it for yourself. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they've got problems like everyone else. But first impressions, you know, the energy's good, very good energy. It's very vibrant. And people want to talk to you, you know, people want to speak to you and, you know, sit down. If you're sitting down, somebody else will come and approach you. And I don't know, I don't judge to say it might necessarily be, yeah, because they just want money off you. Of course, in a lot of instances, maybe it's just my good looks, I don't know. But, you know, happy to speak because that exercises the mind as well, talking about different subjects. And I've always said I'd much prefer to know a little bit about a lot of things so I can engage in conversation rather than focus on the one thing, i.e. I could be attacking the education system here with, you know, oh, I've got a degree or an MBA or a master's in this and that and that. And you're very tunnel visioned and, you know, we're losing it massively. We're losing it to the point that, you know, people are so fixated on technology and their phones, we're losing the art of conversation. So, you know, if you ever come across out to this area, which I encourage everyone to at least come. I mean, my biggest move is I want to go to China. As they say, you know, you need to go and check out where the enemy lies. So, you know, that'll be part of the plan in the future, but not for the premise of this video. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of break into nighttime. We're going to do the same trip tonight, and we'll do that. And then after that, we'll jump into Koffee Korner. Speak to you real soon. Hello again. So I just got wind of a place that kind of been put on the map, I think, by the chef, the famous American chef, Anthony Bourdain or something, or Bourdain. You know who I mean, okay? You can look it up. And it's called the Lunch Lady. And it's just a small place that sells local Vietnamese food. But I kind of, I almost, part of my premise when I'm out and about is if I want to eat, I'll find somewhere on a map and I'll go and walk there. So it's about an hour away. And as soon as I navigate through and pass all the traffic and the constant harassment of people wanting to give you a ride, they don't understand the concept that I just want to walk, you know, always street hawkers trying to sell you sunglasses, bracelets, the normal stuff that you accept, right? You have to accept. But the one takeaway from it is, you know, people are really resourceful and people are almost like born into business and born into selling, you know, which is kind of like really good to see. I mean, it's a lesson we can take from it from the West. You know, people are a little bit more reserved in about asking, you know, asking if you want to buy this, asking if you want to buy that, and they're very persistent. And it kind of proves that life's a numbers game. You know, if you ask enough people, somebody will say yes. You know, if you they're polite, they're nice, you know, very nice. I mean, good morning, sir, you know, and you just be courteous back to them, regardless of the fact that you might be thinking in the back of your mind, look, just leave me alone, you know, to the point that there is no rules in my life at the moment. You know, I'm just like walking about, doing my thing, and I'm going to walk for about an hour now, 55 minutes, and get to this place, and I'll jump back on, and we'll have something to eat together. All right, speak soon. Okay, so that's the end of our hour's walk, and here we are, you know. There you go. And I love kind of doing this thing, you know, pick a point on a map and just go for it, and then report that you kind of be there, put your Google reviews in place, and just, yeah, apparently quite well known. Let's go inside, have a look, see what we've got. Yeah, traditional Vietnamese food. Yeah, here we go. Hello. Hello, ma'am. How are you? You're very famous. I've come to see you to eat some of your food. I come from the UK originally. UK? Yeah. Are you the lunch lady? My goodness, you're very famous. So we'll come to eat some food. Okay, we'll leave it there. I'll grab some food and I'll come back on that. Okay, pork and shrimp. Um, kind of soup. I forget what you call this. It's a famous dish, the soup dish. And thank you. Some vegetables, and then some chili, and then some. Oh, I have the drinks menu now, so we'll have a look. Okay, so can I have ice lemon? Ice lemon. Ice lemon. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Let's get stuck into it. I'll speak soon. Okay, super tasty, really nice, and I opted for some ice lemon, and then I got these things here, which I think one's shrimp in batter and a kind of spring roll, but I'm obviously very cautious about that because it's fried in seed oils, and I don't do seed oils, but I suppose in moderation and be polite. But you find a lot of it here, similar to Thailand as well, and the Philippines for sure. street foods that are kind of just fried, right? Extremely unhealthy, extremely unhealthy. But the kind of soup was amazing, really tasty, and some limes and some chili and some garlic also. And there we go. My local street food by recommendation, the lunch lady. Okay, there we have it. Lunch with the lunch lady, and amazing food. Yeah, really nice. Obviously, I'm conscious and cautious about the fact of, as I've already mentioned, seed oils. You know, so you have to sort of navigate yourself around that. But generally, the soup was good, the noodles were good, everything else. The iced lemonade was amazing. It was really good. There's a bit of a different spin on it. And she has a small cookbook, which I'll put up here as well. So if you're visiting Saigon, just Google map it, go and have some lunch there, support her. But there's many businesses to support. So we'll kind of head back now and grab a coffee on the way. Hopefully we'll find an egg coffee. And I think that will be my Saigon traditional fooding done for today. And then we'll head back and get ready to do some stuff for tonight. Okay. Okay, good evening. So we're back at Walking Street, and as promised, night time. Well, it's kind of evening, maybe about 6 o'clock. I don't even know, I've lost track of all time, but we're going to kind of walk down here now. There's still vehicles going down. You'll get the feel for it. You know, most of you have been to Southeast Asia, or some of you have been to Southeast Asia, and maybe you know, bars are starting to bars are starting to warm up. You know, leaflets are starting to get dished out. People want you in for a massage. Look at the lights, yeah? Okay, maybe you've seen all this before, but you know, it's kind of crazy. Like I said, there's something here for everybody. Depends exactly what you want. You know, this is the kind of the main street. In fact, you know, Walking Street is the main street in a lot of places. Bangkok, Pattaya, in Thailand, and most Southeast Asian countries. Talk about not getting really inventive. You know, they all kind of just sort of replicate what other countries have got. So, you know, and you get the girls dancing on the tables. I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I don't know what kind of guy with any morals, ethics, values, and standards kind of frequent these places. But obviously, you know, you'll see the vast amount of people. That's entirely up to them. Like I said, I don't judge. I just observe, you know, and it's not my scene. And what I'm probably going to do is I'll take you down here now. It's relatively quiet at the moment, but you get the kind of feel for it, you know, with all the lights, tattoo shops, guys out there trying to pull you in, girls out there trying to pull you in, music blaring. You can't really hear one bar for another. You won't be able to hear me speak in a minute. We'll just go past this. You kind of come to these places, and it's kind of difficult, you know, when you're a foreigner, because you're all put in the same pot, and everybody wants you in there. Of course, table dancing, overpriced beer, music too loud. Everybody want to get on the video. So I'll take you down the whole, oh, thank you. I'll take you down the whole length again to the very bottom where we stopped today. You know, you can fast forward this video. Very much the same, it's just like rinse and repeat. I don't know the mindset of anybody that would want to set up a business here because the competition is obviously rife, yeah? But they obviously make a few bucks out of it. And right now it's still got traffic coming up and down. A bit later on it will be purely pedestrian, yeah? I suppose it's okay once or twice. Like I said, you have to come and see it. But, you know, it can become quite tiring. So people are allowed to do what they want. You know, people express themselves. I mean, I know in every country you've got areas such as, you know, if you go to the UK, a lot of people go down to places like Brighton and that, where people can, you know, openly express themselves, do what they want to do. And I'm sure you get that type of people that actually live here, you know, a sort of white foreigner who's become the king of Saigon, you know, likes to spend all his money in the same bar every night. Everyone knows him. Oh, here comes that guy again. You know, he spends all his money here. You know, I don't know what people are looking for. And it's not for the premise of this video to make it doom and gloom. You know, definitely if you're coming to Saigon, you need to come to Walking Street in District 1. And, you know, passing through, stop off, have a beer, come back in the morning, have a coffee, have some breakfast. A couple of hotels here right in the middle of it. Wouldn't be for me, or kind of hostels or whatever, where people sort of live right in the center of it all. But that's that. And we're going to leave it right there, okay? I'm not going to go, it's just down to that sign at the bottom, the big white sign. And then I will go up and have probably a soda water. Why not? Some fresh fish, some lobsters, crabs. You know, something for everybody. I think that's the final message. There is something here for everybody. Okay, right. Let's end it there and jump into Koffee Korner. Speak soon.
Today, firstly, let's speak about gratitude. Introduction. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in your life, no matter how small. It's a transformative attitude that can shift your perspective, enhance relationships, and increase overall happiness. Let's explore the profound power of gratitude and how to incorporate it into your daily life. Theoretical definition. Core meaning: gratitude is the feeling of thankfulness and appreciation. Psychological insight. Studies show that gratitude improves mental health and emotional resilience. Philosophical perspective: gratitude is viewed as a cornerstone of a fulfilling and meaningful life. Spiritual viewpoint: many traditions regard gratitude as a sacred practice that connects individuals to a higher power. Social aspect: gratitude fosters stronger bonds and encourages positive interactions. Practical application: start a gratitude journal, write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Express appreciation, verbally thank someone who has positively impacted your life. Practice mindful gratitude, take a moment each day to reflect on what you have. Share your thanks. Send a note, text, or call to express your gratitude to someone. Embrace challenges. Find something to appreciate even in difficult situations. Actionable steps. Morning gratitude ritual. Begin each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. Weekly gratitude letter. Write a note of appreciation to someone in your life. Gratitude walks. Reflect on things you're thankful for while walking. Grateful reflections. End your day by recounting one moment that brought you joy. Gratitude. Jar. Write gratitude notes and place them in a jar to review when you need a boost. Be aware. Forced gratitude. Avoid feeling pressured to be grateful for things you don't truly value. Neglecting growth. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring areas in need of improvement. Superficial gratitude. Go beyond material or surface level acknowledgements to deeper appreciations. Comparison. Trap. Focus on your own blessings, not what others have. Overlooking hardships. Gratitude includes recognizing lessons learned through challenges. Conclusion. Gratitude, in my opinion, is one of the most important yet overlooked foundation blocks of life. What are you most grateful for today? Share your gratitude tips in the comments. Next then, growth. Introduction. Growth is the process of continuous improvement mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's about striving to be better each day and embracing the challenges that come with change. Let's dive into the concept of growth and how it can elevate your life. Theoretical definition. Basic meaning. Growth refers to the process of developing and expanding in abilities, knowledge, or character. Psychological insight. Personal growth is linked to self-actualization and emotional maturity. Biological perspective. Growth is a natural process of progression in living beings. Philosophical lens. Growth reflects the journey toward realizing one's potential. Societal view. Communities grow stronger through shared learning and collective effort. Practical application. Set personal goals. Define what areas you want to grow in and create a plan. Embrace feedback. View constructive criticism as an opportunity to improve. Learn. Continuously invest time in acquiring new skills or knowledge. Reflect on experiences. Use life's lessons as stepping stones for growth. Challenge comfort zones. Push yourself to try new things and overcome fears. Actionable steps. Growth journal. Track progress in specific areas of your life. Skill building plan. Dedicate time each week to learn or enhance a skill. Reflective questions. Ask yourself daily, what did I learn today? Mentorship. Seek guidance from someone who embodies the growth you aspire to. Accountability partner. Share your goals with a trusted friend to stay on track. Be aware. Overloading goals. Avoid taking on too much at once. Focus on manageable steps. Fear of failure. Understand that setbacks are a natural part of growth. Comparing progress. Everyone's growth journey is unique. Focus on your path. Stagnation. Regularly reassess to ensure you're not falling into complacency. Negative influences. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support your growth. Conclusion. What area of your life are you focusing on for growth right now? What's your biggest area of concern that needs elevating? Share some goals and strategies in the comments. Ending today, we speak about generosity. Introduction. Generosity is the act of giving freely, whether it's time, resources, or kindness, without expecting anything in return. It's a powerful way to connect with others and create a positive impact. Let's explore how generosity can enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. Theoretical definition. Core meaning. Generosity is the willingness to give more than is necessary or expected. Psychological insight. Generosity boosts happiness and fosters a sense of community. Cultural aspect. Acts of generosity are celebrated as virtues in cultures worldwide. Spiritual perspective. Many traditions view generosity as an expression of love and compassion. Economic lens. Generosity can be seen as investing in others, creating a ripple effect of goodwill. Practical application. Give time. Offer your time to someone who needs help or company. Share knowledge. Teach or mentor someone to help them grow. Donate resources. Contribute to a cause or individual in need. Offer encouragement. Be generous with compliments and positive reinforcement. Practice kindness. Small acts of generosity, like holding the door, can brighten someone's day. Actionable steps. Volunteer weekly. Dedicate time to a local charity or community project. Daily generous act. Make it a habit to do one generous act each day. Pay it forward. Perform a random act of kindness for a stranger. Create a giving plan. Set aside a portion of income or resources for charitable purposes. Generosity journal. Reflect on how acts of giving impacted your day. Be aware. Overgiving. Don't give so much that it depletes your own resources or well-being. Expectations. True generosity doesn't seek recognition or rewards. Burnout. Balance generosity with self-care to avoid emotional exhaustion. Manipulation. Be cautious of those who might take advantage of your kindness. Resentment. Ensure your generosity comes from a place of joy, not obligation. Conclusion. What's a generous act you've done recently, or what's one you've received that made an impact? What do you think about what we covered today? Share your experiences in the comments below so others can learn from your views. Remember, all of this is progress, not perfection. I don't have all the answers, and neither do you, but collectively we all learn and grow together.
Hello, good evening. Yeah, I just had some breaking news. My little cat, Odette. Odette joined us after Typhoon Odette in December 2021. She just appeared, and we've had her ever since. She's given birth to a couple of kittens before. Unfortunately, I had 6 dogs at the time. We've lost the kitten. So this morning I got news that she's given birth to 2 healthy little kittens. So I put the video above this, and just to add a little bit of content to my videos. I do have an animal family. I've got 3 dogs and I've got a cat. I've got 3 cats now. Amazing. Okay, speak soon. Okay, so that's it for today. We highlight the importance of moving, whether it's in a physical sense or in order to be able to strengthen the brain, exercise your thinking process. We all need to get out and about, okay? And what a great experience it is to absorb different cultures along the way, meet new people, talk about diverse level difference in subjects, instead of being shoehorned and stovepiped into mainstream media and having them just, you know, trying to steal your intelligence capacity, I suppose. Okay, so have a think about what we covered in Koffee Korner, and I will continue with this journey the next couple of days and share some other bits and pieces with you. Speak soon.